Okay, good day everyone, it's Gareth again from Whatchamacallit Gaming, continuing our Astroneer playthrough. Now, I'm just continuing straight off the previous episode. Literally, I haven't even exited the game, so... While it'll be a week separating you between episodes, for me, I just want to see if I can get this done in these two episodes. Just to see what the heck I'm doing. Okay, I need more small tables. Well, actually, no, I need a medium table. Which means I need more of this stuff. A lot more of this stuff. Medium table where I'll put the constructor on so it has space, and more of these are needed. And I've got to see exactly how I'm spacing this out. And I mean, this is just one thing. The mines are easy. I've already got those down pat, so they're easy to build. Once this table is done, I'm going to go build the necessary equipment to build the mine. The reason I'm going to do that is because we're running around and the mine, only the graphite mine is functioning. While I'm doing all this, we could be mining Astroneer so that when I'm finished building our assembly plant, we'll be rigged and ready to just start feeding it resources. Plastic glass. Okay, so we'll have to build that on the homeworld. Okay, where is that robotic arm? There it is. Okay, just because we're going to need it, some more of it, so that's going to be fine. Okay, this one goes... I have no idea. Let's build the robotic arms. Well, the robotic arm, because we just need one for underground operations. Let's get everything in the underground mine built except for the... what's it? Think. Except for power generation and the mining platform itself. We can build everything else though. And since we're going with a small container, this size container, we don't need a big table. In fact, these two tables should serve us just fine. One will have the power supply and storage. The other will have the robotic arm itself. So in short, yeah, like I said, the underground mining stuff I've got down pat, so I don't actually need to struggle with figuring out layouts and how everything's going to work, because I've done it backwards, forwards, and inside out. I think I was bringing lots of tungsten, but no iron. Oh, but I've got tons of iron back in base. I don't need it immediately, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's just easier to take your character rather than a heavy-duty vehicle. I'm going to need the heavy-duty vehicle to bring the mining equipment down, because it's too big. Well, the character can carry it and fly, it's going to be awkward as heck to get it down here. So that's not going to be a problem. So what we need at the base are RTGs, we need 2 of. We need the mining equipment itself, the extractor, and then we need a medium storage container. 2 medium storage containers. Because we need one to swap and one to fill. Could I use a bigger storage container? Sure. Do we actually need one? No. One more down. I must just check. I've got some spare empty storage containers. I think I've got one spare empty storage container we can borrow. Okay, this is going to be power generation. Darn gravity. This will be the robotic arm. mining equipment will go there. Perfect. Right, I forgot I've set it up. Yeah, gravity is really wonky down here. I'm automatically assuming the game developers let us mine Astronium using an extractor like every other resource, and that this is not some kind of specialty resource that you can only get small amounts of, and it's not supposed to be extracted using an extractor. I have no idea. We can test. We could quickly go get the other extractor and just bring it down, but nah, let's just set it all up and be done with it. It'll either work, or I'm going to be sorely disappointed. And basically, packages are going to go straight into the scrapper. The scrapper is going to process them into, scrap, and then, yeah, it should actually work out really, really well. Okay, if we need exochips, we can get them. Anything else here right now? The answer is no. So let's head home quick. Get what we need there. And I'm probably landing in the wrong place. Wow, you can see that portal thingy from orbit. Oh no! Perfect landing. Okay, first things first. Mining operation. Bingo. Steel, tungsten carbide, exochip. Exochip we have. We want tungsten carbide, we want iron. Oh right, I just need to... Yeah, okay, we can pinch one of these containers, because this one can go there, which has refined iron in it. You can temporarily come here, you can go there. Perfect. Oops. Yep. I gotta put that container back. Do I need to make a container? I've got one here. Oh, is that the one I just brought? Oh, that was the one I just brought. Oh, yeah, am I getting lost? I want to package that for ease of transport, because I'm going to need all the space I can get. Was it iron or steel? Before I go wasting resources, not that it's going to be that big a waste, because we've got plenty. Was it iron or steel? It was steel. Okay, packages. Flip the package systems. Yeah, I'm sorry. It looks neat from the outside, but this base layout is a total mess. Why do you do that? Why aren't you taking the resource? That makes no freaking sense whatsoever. Now it's working. Yeah, and before you think about it, I'm not thinking about it. Me accidentally pressing F on one of those explosives rather than on what I should be pressing. Okay, that's sorted. Now we just need some rubber. Organic resin. Resin. Where's my organic car? There it is. Okay, that is in the wrong place. Unless I remember to switch everything off, of course. That's just the RTGs that we need for the underground mining operation. And we're set. But do I need one more container? I think I need one more container for, what's it? Producing what we need to produce. Ah, okay, I didn't see that bit of medium resource container. Plastic. Carbon compound. Okay. Compound. Check. Carbon. It's just the two RTGs for the main base. And everything else we can build at the site, because we can build the small manufacturers, we can build the robotic arms, we can build everything else we need to build is there. Oops, wrong place. Right place. A piece of scrap turned into a basket. Wish I could scrap these blinking ships. It's such an annoyance that you can't scrap them, I'll admit. Okay, I'm going to put stuff on this side so I don't accidentally touch the large amount of explosives. And to satisfy my curiosity... Okay, that really worked. Hydrazine we don't need, like, at all. We have now way too much to ever use and pray. Luckily, fuel explosions are not a thing in this game, or I'd be in so much trouble. Okay, RTGs, RTGs, RTGs. Oops, wrong direction. I think it was this direction. Was it? No. Did I skip it already? I must have. There it is. Lithium. Okay. Whoops. Luckily, yes, I could go to the moon and get it. We've got a base, a small base there. I don't need to. Not only do we have one there, but if I go up, it wants 4 scrap for lithium. This is why I'm so upset with my little accident. It's just the nanocarbon alloy. It sounds very weird. Okay, nanocarbon alloy. What do you want? Titanium alloy, steel, and... Okay, well, steel is easy. So let's do the steel first. I wonder what I did with this other platform. What's returning? Oh, right. My bad. I completely lost track of what I was looking for. Was titanium alloy nanocarbon material? Or was it tungsten alloy? Titanium alloy, okay. Graphene we have. Good thing I saved that. Nitrogen. Nitrogen. What the heck? Just gonna leave that alone. Titanium. Which we... Okay, that's tungsten. We should have some. Did I not just... Yeah, I just brought a ton of titanium back with me, so... It's right over here. Oh, that's iron. Sulfur, methane, helium. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Once we have everything we need in place, it actually becomes very easy to actually make what you want to make. And we've reached that point in the game where, yes, we can mass produce the stuff if we really wanted to. We don't want to, so it doesn't matter, but if necessary we could, but we're kind of on a use it as we need it basis. Okay, that's the storage containers check. Printers we need for the surface check. Because we need 2 printers, one for the bubble and one for the, packagers. And it's just a case of feeding everything. Perfect. Heading back to the ice world. I hopefully have not forgotten anything. Did I even pick up the RTGs? I don't remember and I'm not thinking. I think it's on my backpack, so it should be fine. Just shows how quickly I lose track of stuff sometimes. Let me check that I'm recording? Yes. Yeah, that would have sucked. Because I think I've done about half an hour of work here. Okay, yep, RTGs check, small printers check, small containers check. Now then, I'm just going to put the small printers here for now, because they're part of that setup. Now we need the truck, because I'm not carrying that freaking thing all the way underground. Luckily, these weird appearing rocks don't seem to interfere with my movement, because that would suck. Is the truck faster than the character? Yes. Does the truck suffer from gravity problems? Pretty much. well, the six-wheeled rover. I will admit, I'm actually a real fan of six-wheeled vehicles. It just strikes me as cool. Having an extra wheel doesn't do much unless you have a six-wheel drive, or you need something with wide stance for maximum stability. I just think, when I think military vehicles, or I think, especially in games where you can design vehicles, I tend to go for six-wheeled or eight-wheeled. I rarely ever do four-wheeled vehicles, just because I find the aesthetic very pleasing. Is there a practical approach for it? In games? No, it's purely aesthetical. In real life, it's only if you need something that... Oh, darn this gravity. You need something that requires a large amount of... You need some... Either a lot of power... Medium-sized tanker trucks on only six-wheel drive. I still would love to know why that's glowing, because I know last time we got to it, it wasn't. Oh, it's a research thing. That is apparently a giant snowflake. Okay, off topic. Six-wheel vehicles. Either you need six-wheel drive to haul your cargo, or you need something with a wide support stance. So, say, an armored vehicle with a gun on it. Six wheels would provide far more stability than two. And of course, six-wheel drive, you get stuck in the mud. You can get unstuck fairly quickly. Oy, oy, oy. While the graphic gimmick in this game is interesting, it can be very annoying. Okay, hang on, let's do it this way. Wow, that's new. Normally I don't get as good a resource, darn it. I forgot the container. Good news, we can mine Astroneer, and because it's quite rich, because that shows a very rich material vein, it should produce quite a lot per turn. Okay, let's quickly take the truck back up, go get the storage container, which I forgot. Real smart of me, because they're both stuck on the back of the ship still. And then we'll see about setting everything up for the production base. Gravity, gravity. I don't know if this is how gravity will actually work if you dug to the core of the planet, given that you'd be surrounded by several hundred kilometers or several thousand kilometers of superheated molten lava. I don't think you're going to get to bounce around as much as they do. I'm assuming in the particulars of this game, this teleportation system is so powerful that it's generating its own electromagnetic field and gravity effect. But also, this game is supposedly a giant simulation on what this astronaut could expect, so, who knows? I don't think we need to discuss the scientific ramifications of coring out a planet and then putting a giant teleportation device in the center. It's one of those weird things, like in, Independence Day. Yes, the core is a giant chunk of iron as far as our science tells. We're not 100% sure because no one's ever gone down there to confirm until someone goes down there and says, yes, this is a giant chunk of iron. We can only theorize that it's a giant chunk of iron surrounded by molten lava traveling, spinning in a circle the whole time. I don't see the value of building a ship that will literally dig to the core of the planet to extract a chunk of iron, a very large chunk of iron, that is probably mixed with a large amount of other random minerals, until, well, when you could just get that 10 times easier from the asteroid belt. And some of those asteroids are as big as the core of the planet, so it makes a great movie premise. It doesn't do much else. Ah, boy. My mistake. Okay, I'm just going to go down with my character. I'm not going to take the car, because I don't see the point. Let's just park over here, out of the way. Woohoo! This feels faster because he's smaller, but I think we're traveling slightly slower than the rover. Also, just back onto the topic of extracting a planet's core for raw materials or to develop technology, the only thing I can think of is the planet's core is technically being crushed by the entire planet. It's also constantly in a state of super hot because it's, well, surrounded by molten lava. It's possible, like the theoretical neutronium that you can find in the core of a white dwarf or near a white dwarf, that maybe the core of the planet may possess some kind of exotic material that we don't know about because, well, no one's gone to the core of the planet and taken a sample. That could be of value for some sort of advanced alien technology. I honestly have no idea. Bonk. Nope. Right, I forgot to lock these platforms. Okay, I just want to check that this is working. And then, yeah. Can I put this in the claw? Okay, it's working fine. We can extract as much astronium as we want, though I will admit the extraction process is fairly slow. But it's fine, it's working. Now, let's get our automation set up and start seriously doing this Christmas thing. Yep, well, since I'm here, let's take the glowing cotton ball with us, I guess. Because that's what this looks like. Like someone stuck a blue LED in a cotton ball. What the heck? His foot is floating off the hoverboard whenever we go up at an angle. That can't be good for balance. And his other foot is sinking into the hoverboard. And it's worth 6,300 bytes. Now, if we actually needed scientific research, that would be impressive. We don't. So it doesn't matter. Alright. How do I want to do this? I want one here that will manufacture the cosmic balls. So one will go this way. And it will manufacture these. Because this must go to this section here. Because that will take the cosmic bubbles from there and put them there. Okay, so that'll need the scrap, and it'll need the astronium compound. Because that'll take scrap and astronium. Now, one of these must make the, fireworks, dynamite, where's the packager? I don't know, we could also do small, canisters, but since we have an unlimited supply of graphite, I'm just going to use the unlimited supply of graphite. This will make the small packager. So that must go on its own table, and then a robotic arm must feed the packages into the scrapper. So we need this to come here. Okay, we need some more tables. We need another big table because, yeah, we want it to actually print onto the table, so this will print onto the table and it will take it from there. And then we'll have the robotic arm that will feed the astronium from this side, and it'll take it out of a canister. So this can go here. I don't know if I've got this the right way around. We can adjust as we go along. Scrap will be taken from here, and then it can be fed into this thing. I could probably just put one of these platforms on it as we go along. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Let's just start by putting that there, putting that there. Give me this. We want another large table for the... Well, actually, we don't need a very big table for the scrapper. We just need one for the, scrapping tool, and one for taking the packages. So we actually need to make some more stuff here, because the graphite container will go... I don't know. I'm getting a little confused, and I think I built the wrong size table. So, can we cancel? Yes, we can. Oh, will you disconnect, please? Thank you. Okay, we want the big table. My bad. And that will be for this thing. Because that's going to be for the Astroneer, for that. We'll build a small mount because it'll feed the Astronium there. And this will build on a table, which this will grab, and then we can put the graphite directly onto that table as well. And then I'll figure out how I'm going to feed it. I'm going to build another robotic arm, and it'll feed it onto this table as well. I'm going to have to figure this out as I go along, and I'm going to end up in a flippin' choke, because if it produces too much scrap and not enough Astronium, then it's going to fill this table with scrap, and it's not going to do its job. Oy, oy, oy. Ah, right. Another robotic arm. Which means we need another platform. Ammonia. Aluminum. We just want one of these. Oops, wrong direction. Okay, that's a battery sensor. For a second there, I thought it said zinc battery. I'm like, what? What's zinc battery? Nope, it's a battery sensor, and I'm moving so fast I can't read what it's saying. Okay, this will be for the production of scrap. Packages will go here. Provides power there. And it's feeding it onto the table, not onto the... Oh, there we go. Okay, good news. That's working. Where'd that other packager go? Oh, there it is. And I fell off the platform. But yeah, we're going to burn through raw materials and resources fairly quickly. And that's empty. Okay, it looks like I fed that other packager into the scrapper, so that's fine. Okay, I think I'm just going to transfer a table over so we don't overwhelm the whole system rather than... Well, I did build the robotic, the platform and the robotic arm, so I might as well just use Because, yeah, the biggest problem now, potentially, is I'll overwhelm this whole system, and it's just going to clog up one time. Okay, good news. That appears to be working. I'm just going to turn that off for now because we need the Astronium, which I need the small table for the Astronium production. Well, just to put the Astronium container on. We're supposed to load it onto the ship, not leave it there. I'm going to have to move this, aren't I? Okay. That appears to have actually worked out better than I gave myself credit for. I honestly didn't think that would work quite that well. We may have to establish dual Astronium mines just to speed up Astronium extraction. I don't know. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, to tell you the honest, to flip truth. No, that looks like the correct pronunciation. Astronium. But yeah, this works really well. You want to check something? Okay, I did not accidentally leave one lying behind. Excellent. Alright, what did I do with that? There it is. Give me that. Thank you. And we could still do a package hunt if we needed to. We just, I have no idea what I'm doing. Sorry. That goes there. This goes there. I don't need to drag it all the freaking way with me. Check, 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 check. Sort of working. Awesome. Let's go get the resources and see the whole system in fully automated operation, and then we can decide what we want to do from there. We can still go hunting for Christmas baubles. The advantage of this setup is we can just leave it alone. I can go complete a quest, come back, grab the Astronium, grab the graphite, and just feed it into the system and let it run until I'm happily filled up. Right, I might as well put that soil thingy back on the top of this truck, because we don't need it right now. We've built everything we need to build. Everything is functioning, so yay. The only thing I may want to do is swap out this platform. I think I'm going to do that. We just need to make some more resin. So we've only got 2 instead of 3. And I want to swap it for one of the bigger I want to swap it for the bigger table. Just so we have space to put stuff on. Okay, let's unlock you. Oh, come on. I may need this table, so I'm not going to scrap it. It could come in useful. For what? I have no idea, but... Okay, and it's getting auxiliary power that way, so I can yank the plugs here. Yank the plug here. Pull you off here. I will also not be scrapping this table. I don't know if I need it for something. Give me this. We will fill you up. Don't know if it actually needs to be filled, but I'd rather not have to fight looking for resources. There we go. We'll build 2 more medium. Oh, do we need to, or do we just strip the ones off here? We'll just strip the ones off there and use it on this other thing. We don't need to keep making more. Because I built that for the packages. We're not actually going to... Well, we might. We'll see how it works. Because this should actually work, like, really surprisingly well. It's not going to be, like, an enormous amount of resources, but it should work surprisingly well. Because it's... Each bubble is 75 points. The star diamond thingy is 50 points. So, yeah, this could work really, really well. Once we feed it the correct resources that it can actually, you know, do what it needs to do. Now... this one. Voila. Okay. Let's go get the last resource we need. And then I'm going to see this whole system in action. There's not going to be a lot of Astroneer because it looks like how they've set that up is it mines very slowly, even from a rich deposit. Because, I mean, in the time it took us to do all this, though, I will admit the mine has only been operating for, what, 3 minutes? I can't exactly expect 100 units of resources in 3 minutes. And yes, don't compare it to R1 mines where they blow up a whole chunk of a mountain and get several hundred tons of stone, iron, and all the excess materials. We're talking about already pre-refined resources here. Though, that's one of the hopefulness of nanotechnology, not only for manufacturing and recycling, but healing, mining. That's like the holy grail of our next generation technology. If somebody can develop functioning nanites, controllable nanites that have a proper safety system so we don't end up with a grey goo scenario where they eat everything, which is just terrifying. I mean, it's one thing, it's scary enough on this world where you can get attacked by sharks, or, well, sharks for me because we're by the coast, or a hippo, or a crocodile, or lions, or worse, the Amazon piranhas. But imagine what would happen if tiny, tiny microscopic robots in the billions, trillions actually, got loose and decided to eat everything. That's just terrifying. It'd be like taking a dip in acid. Slow, painful, and really not something you want to do. So yes, proper control please. Didn't I open this power container? Alright, gravity. Darn it! I keep getting stuck because of the low gravity. Ah, that's where it's going wrong. It's got it set to the wrong setting. And then what we can do now is I can go, say, do the aircraft quest. Not that one. Not that one. We can do this vertical thinking quest and see how that works. Okay, but it looks like it wants us to bring an exo chip with us. So yeah. We will do that. Okay, and wow, that's an interesting research item. Damn, the mountain here is on top of me, so I can't do anything. Okay, that just gives us some soil to play with. Let's head back to base. Yeah, but these soil containers are fairly full, so... yeah. That's another mod that's worth taking, is just to expand these cargo containers. It's just really nice when you don't have to worry about getting too full too quickly. And then you can just run around doing what you want to do, knowing, okay, I've now left this mining operation for the last 4 hours of gameplay. I come back, and it's halfway full. And I have more resources than I could ever use in an entire playthrough, but that's just fun. And yes, in every single factory, mining, manufacturing style game, I always end up overdoing it with the raw materials. I normally produce 10 times the raw resources than I could possibly require for the whole gameplay, but that's also part of the fun. Especially in games like Factorio, I basically strip mine the map. And the map is so huge. And thankfully, yeah, I don't have the DLC for that yet, but I've requested it as a Christmas present, so that's going to be fun. Now I know to most people 300 Rand, especially 300 Rand as in South African Rand, does not strike, which is what? About $20 maybe? I think it's time 15 at the moment, or is it more? I don't know. It's really not a very expensive thing, a Christmas present by anyone's standards. But I'm afraid our family has reached the point where Christmas present? Practical. Are we going to use whatever you give us? If we're not going to use it, there's really no point in wasting the money to buy it. DLC for Factorio? I'll put 100 hours into it, 1,000 hours into it. That strikes me as a good deal. And no, this is not everyone's philosophy, and not everyone will approach it from this perspective, but for me, that's just the way it is. I'm afraid when you get older, presents are less, I really want that, and more, am I going to use that? Oh wow, 12,000 points. Yeah, this planet is really good for science. I don't know if any of the others are, because you don't really spend as much time on the other worlds as you do on this one and one of the other ones, but yeah, this planet is really good for science. Okay, that goes there. Starts spewing out resources. This goes here. Starts spewing out resources. Ah. Okay, and then that goes like that. Wahoo! Maybe they'll start loading up the cosmic bubbles. I can load them, right? Yeah, I can. Then we'll see what a full payload is worth. Okay, let me move everything out of the way here. I've, like, plugged myself into a hole here. But yeah, this works. Okay, full payload, 600 units. That's not too bad. It's not a tremendous amount. I wish we could do more. Oh, I've already used up all the scrap. Wow, that was fast. Ah, that's why. Luckily the scrap reaches this point, so it's not a big hiccup, so we can still do it. But yeah, you burn through resources fairly quickly in this dance. Okay, that's the last of the Astronium. Okay, I actually need to adjust this thing a bit like that. Just so it can grip the whole location. And it started loading up the ship for me. Awesome. Okay, Astronium is used up. Let's load this ship up completely and send another 600. We'll send it all just to get it done. But yeah, that works really nicely. As far as automation is concerned, yeah. 1 moment, just gotta check something. Alright, sorry about that. I got called away, so quite a bit of time has actually passed. And I just let it run in the background, so let's go get our empty containers and restock up quick. Oh wait, we got rewards. Let's check the rewards first. No, first let's load the containers so I know whether I have space or not for the rewards. Come on. Wow. Field shelter, and... Okay, so 2 field shelters, 2 medium batteries. Field shelters can go on the ship. I'm not sure if I want to take the medium batteries and put them underground, or... Hang on. Let's head to our iron mine quick. I don't think I've got any spare space. There's spare space at the other one for recharge, but the main advantage of putting a battery to the system is they'll just charge up. Yeah, okay, there's nothing here. I'm gonna add this to the base's power. Well, 1 to the base's power. I think I'm gonna put the other one underground and see if that helps. I don't know, and it'll also show if we're actually generating excess power. We're not supposed to be generating excess power because the combined equipment is greater than the available power supply, so that should not be happening. I don't know for sure. We'll check now. Okay, we're gonna go underground first, and then we'll do the graphite when we come back up. Oops, offsetter. Oh dear. Ow. Yeah, good thing vehicle damage is not a thing in this game. I would have wrecked this poor truck 6 ways to Sunday by now. Even worse, since I apparently don't have any kind of indication of how fast I'm going. I mean, there's this neat control seat here, and it doesn't even come with a flippin', none of the consoles show speed. Does it actually matter in this game? No. You don't need a speedometer at all. It would have just been to satisfy my curiosity on how fast this thing can go. As we all know, electric vehicles have a tremendous amount of torque. So when you put foot, you put foot. Which is what made the Tesla vehicles so popular, though they keep apparently recently won some sea damage Tesla in the New York, I think it was the New York harbor, in a 40-foot container exploded. Apparently the batteries generated enough gases to cause the whole thing to explode. So yeah, that happened. Back. Why are you going forwards? Backwards. Oh, yeah, that was a bit odd. For whatever reason, I kept going forwards even though I had the reverse button pressed. Okay. Probably a side effect of low gravity. Okay, now I'm getting messages. Okay, hang on a sec, let me just deal with that. Oh, for flip's sake. As per usual, it's just spam. Why? I don't care. Why would I care that I can have some random app that gives me fuel? That's supposed to do fuel or something. Answer, I do not. Now we'll see if... Okay, it is generating excess charge. Wow. Not a lot of excess charge, but it's generating. Okay, this has worked out pretty well, because we got like 50 in here, 53, which means we're going to have a tremendous amount of, graphite. So we may actually be able to get quite a lot of this Christmas stuff done. I do want the suit, I'll admit it. If it wasn't for the fact the DLC suit is so stupidly expensive, because it's like 90 rand on its own, which is not worth it to me. Sorry about that. Father was just asking a question. And I haven't told my family I'm making a YouTube video. Because I honestly didn't think I was going to make 2 YouTube videos on the same day. But I really just wanted to go with the flow and get everything set up while I was thinking about it. And not wait a week and then forget what I was doing. Which I have unfortunately been doing from time to time. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, so we were finally close enough to trigger one of these gas things that just attacked us. Unfortunately for it, we were long gone by the time anything of importance happened. Just need to check something quick. Alright. That has a high... Okay, that's got a... I think that's the symbol for, ammonia. Let's just check quick. Because now I'm interested. Oops, wrong. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got plenty of ammonia caches. I may just go back and check what's in that container. I don't think it's anything important. I think it's just more research, honestly, which we don't need. I'm just curious. Alright, graphite, which is going to bring us right next to the ammonia supply, so we'll just do that. Yeah, there should be another... There it is. There's the other ammonia deposit. Perfect. And there's some more right here, so... Yeah, naturally, when you don't need the resource anymore and you've solved your production problems, then you find tremendous amounts of deposits. That just seems to be the way of things in games. Okay, so this unit produces 10 more points of 10 more units of resources for the same amount of time as the other one. I can't give you an exact percentage on how much faster it is, even though it's got a far less rich deposit. Unless that's actually supposed to indicate the value of the resource you're extracting, but that strikes me as very useless in this game, because we're not selling the resources, we're using them or trading them. So, their value is superfluous. Their monetary value is useless. You don't sell. The whole purpose is production. Okay. That. Okay. Graphite goes there. System is online. And it will probably get stuck in about 5 minutes, but stuff it. Let's go get that container that we saw. should be here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there. Yep, thought so. Not anything of value to us at the moment, but my curiosity is sated, and then we'll see how much my current production system has, well, jammed. Because, yeah, that's probably gone stuck by now. Damn cicadas have started up again. 7,000. Yeah, this planet is so useful if you want to just get through the tech tree quickly. What was that? Okay, I have no idea why it's now decided that launching graphite into the stratosphere is a great idea. Come on. What the heck? Okay, what the heck is going on here? I'm just going to check around because it looks like it launched quite a lot of resources. For reasons I don't fully comprehend. Okay, graphite load is now depleted. Astroneer has only just begun. For every 2 of these packages, we get 1 unit of scraps. So. So we're actually only getting half of the total resource, but it's fine. It's going to be just, it'll work. And we're launching at 600 a pop, so that's not too bad. I'm just going to pull that off and put it there, because I'm just going to take it back underground. We'll just fill this thing once the ship arrives. So let's park over here, out of the way. Yeah, we definitely have about 2 payloads worth of supplies here. This is definitely working. Okay, one of the bubbles ended up way the way over here. I don't know why. Getting there, according to this. Yeah, I think this is the next reward, and then this is the final hard suit. And there's still 41 days, so we got plenty of time to do this. So that's more than, oh, that's 3 or 4 weeks. 7. Yeah. It's 4, I think it's 5 weeks worth of time, if that thing is correct. 30th January 2025 that I think this expires. So, yeah, 5 and a bit. 5.8 weeks. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Okay, let's just launch this off as well. Actually, we just need a little bit more to get the next treasure. Okay, I'm going to duck back to the homeworld. Let's take this with me. Just go get the graphite we've got at the homeworld. Astronium, unfortunately, this is the only astronium mine I have, so we can't, maximize astronium mining, but we can get more graphite easily. So let's just quickly... Oops, that's the wrong planet. Yeah, we don't need gases at the moment. The other option we could go do is I could just go look for packages to get a couple of those, but this is easy. We don't even have to go that far. Of course, we're on the opposite side of the planet. We'll do that mission. I definitely want to get the aircraft, but I'm seeing if I can just try and get as much done for this Christmas thing as possible, because as I do it as 1 week playthroughs normally, I don't want to miss it if I can avoid doing it, especially as the only thing of value in the entire thing is the suit. Okay. I do have some graphite over here. Yeah, okay. Pull this one off. No. Let it stock up a little bit, and then we'll head back to the thing. Is there anything here I need to do at the moment? Not particularly. We've got fuel. I still need to get to the DLC, but luckily the DLC isn't going to expire, so we can get to that later. It's not going to be an enormous problem. Fuel production. Yeah, we are never going to need to worry about ammonia ever again. Anything around here? Just, random. More of these crates, though I don't currently have a use for them. We do have explosives, so that's not a problem. There should be access to astronium in the core of this planet as well. Okay, well, we wait for that transfer to happen, which is probably transferring way too much graphite. Do I have any more of these small RTGs? Yes, I do. Oh, right, it needs a seat. Let's just quickly head underground and see if we can just see if there's an easy accessible... Well, that didn't work. If there's an easily accessible Astronium deposit on this planet as well, because I may be interested in setting up a second mine. Of course, that'll be for later, and if it really turns out to be necessary, which I honestly don't think it will, but you never know. There is... what are you? Okay, I think that's titanium. So we didn't actually have to go off-world to get it. I think we need to go a little deeper for the or... oh boy. Why did I dig a tunnel this way? And these rock formations are just an annoyance. What you probably find is the map reset when they activated the Christmas special this dance round. And that's why all of a sudden we're getting these floating rocks. Because as far as the game is concerned, these rocks are supposed to be here at ground level. I just happen to have already dug out ground level. Okay, that didn't work. Not seeing any Astronium off the top of my hat, I think we just need to go a bit deeper. I don't know if this is the final depth before the core, because I don't remember how deep we went. Judging from the way the vehicle is flipping and folding, though, we should be fairly close to the core. Okay, no, this is the maximum depth. And there is a chair buried in that vehicle. Okay, there's the core. So this is the depth we want to be at. Yeah, we got lucky with that other Astroneer deposit. I mean, it was right on top of us. There's no way we couldn't find it. I don't know if I even bothered to look here. Okay, I'm going to leave the buggy here. I'll just check on foot. Oh, right, I need, I haven't fed my poor snail in a while. If it wasn't for the fact this was a game, it would have starved to death a long time ago. There we go. But, boy, it's really awkward where it is. Because, yeah, there it is. Way the way up there. Okay. Good news, there's Astronium on this planet. Bad news, it's apparently in the ceiling. Because, yeah, I can't get to that. At least not easily. I'd have to bring my mining vehicle down and dig a tunnel. But I just want... there's probably an easier accessible vein somewhere. I was just more curious than anything else, so... right. Low gravity. Oh, more like wonky gravity. the seat. Of course, do not have any packages with me. It's fine. I was curious if the seat in that vehicle was still in one piece, but it's not. So if we wanted to, we could set up an Astroneer mine down here, but for right now, it's not really needed. It doesn't serve any functional purpose. If we find later on we're suffering like, I need a lot of exo chips for whatever reason, then yes, setting up a second Astroneer mine with ease of access in mind is a good idea. But for right now, no, I don't need exo chips. And if I really needed exo chips, oops. Oh, bugger. Yeah, gravity's still a little bit on the wonky side here. And this buggy, while fun to drive, is just about as stable as any normal beach buggy. So I wonder, the shock system looks pretty okay to me, but what do I know about vehicle engineering? This could be terrible for all I know. Or it could just be a copy of those, those dune buggies that everybody found tremendously fun at one point, and even the US military used. And they just, okay, took a picture, copied it, done. Do. I don't know why, but this feels like it's taking forever. So obviously I dug one heck of a long, straight down tunnel. Yay, sunlight! Freedom! That's back to where it's supposed to be. Yep, sorry mate. I was kinda busy. Thankfully, digital insects don't, starve to death. Well, in this case, slugs. Okay. Now we have way too much graphene here, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Heading back. And in this time, the Astronium, we can use up what's left of the Astronium in that container and go get some more. And then probably call this episode a day. Why? Oh, it's just the way it's... Technically, that landing should have cost like twice the amount of fuel just going around and letting gravity take us in, but okay. Okay, so we have 466 units, which means it's going to produce 233 packages. Sorry, pieces of scrap. 233 pieces of scrap. I think that should be plenty. It's probably way, way, way too much, but... Oh, that's where the other packager went. Looks like it could chew up to 4 packages simultaneously, so... And the sound on these grinders is broken again. Okay, let's just stop deploying this for now, give everything a chance to catch up. Probably not the most efficient item for scrapping, but it doesn't matter, it's just the easiest to make. Because yeah, I'm actually operating at a loss here because it takes 2 packages to make 1 piece of scrap. So that's a 50% reduction in resource utilization. Ideally you want to be more efficient with resource usage, so like 60% or 70% or 100% if you can pull it off. Alright, I forgot to do that. Okay, we're going to definitely get our next reward, so you know, that's good news. Ah, I scrapped the small scrapper. I was thinking of putting the small scrapper here to help further. Because, yeah, it would. What does it cost to rebuild that small scrapper? And was it in this list? Two iron for a medium shredder. Easy peasy. Oh wow, that's a pretty nice deal. So we got 2 of these, 2 RTGs, which we now don't need. Do we have other exo chips? I think we do, I just don't know where they are. I don't know why with my... I don't know if it's something to do with one of the mods, I don't know if it's something to do with my game, but I almost never get the flippin', Okay, hang on, that's just gotta quit piling. Actually, no, that can go there, and that'll increase the amount of packages to be produced. Okay, right, I'm gonna just put these 2 RTGs here for now, because I have absolutely no practical use for them at the moment. And how is this little printer doing? It's doing fine. That's weird. It's taking 4 units to make 1. Did I get my math wrong? I don't think so. Oh, that's possible. Okay, yeah, I don't need these furnaces, so. Use up all the little bits of aluminium I brought? No, still one. Excellent. I want to add a second auto arm just to help with additional moving of resources to the scrapper, because yeah. I will admit, the manufacturing time for packages is so short that it's really not helping much here. Sorry, I heard thumping, which I couldn't understand. Turns out my brother was just, just banging on a pole to break up some frozen meat. I know that sounds weird, but when you get it frozen in the pack, and you want 4 instead of 8, or 2 instead of 6, instead of trying to defrost the whole damn thing, you just take it over a pole and you thump it a bit until it breaks, and then you can easily do it. Okay, we are fresh out of Astroneer, so I'm going to shut this down for now. Because, yeah, I think we've made way too much. Let's go quickly and get some more Astroneer. Because, yeah, this is working really well. In fact, well enough, we may actually unlock the suit at this rate. Though I don't think there's much in the way of Astroneer already unlocked, mined. Ideally would actually be to set up a second mining platform. Well, that happened. Now for my 500-point turn. Getting just 3. I have to admit, I always find that so ridiculous when you watch these people and they're trying to reverse out of someplace. And instead of just getting out of their car, taking a look after each turn to see what move they need to make next, you just watch them repeat the same maneuver again and again and again and again. And they spend like 10 or 20 minutes doing the same thing and getting nowhere. Where all you need to do is, once you've pulled your car out and you're not sure where you need to go next, you just get out of the vehicle, check how you're now sitting, like me, I'm currently upside down, and now, oh, are we stuck now? Oh, bugger. That sucked. When I flipped it, it must have gone, yeah, it got partially pancaked. Now the cave looks a little weird, because there's now this whopping big hole in it, which I'm really not going to bother fixing. I would zoom out, but every time I zoom out, we go underground, and the camera automatically zooms me back in. Wow, this it's because we have this crate on the back. It must be because this container is on the back, and it's throwing whatever balance this game uses for its vehicles way off. Because, yes, this thing is all over the road. We could duck back to the homeworld and quickly build another mining platform if we wanted to. It's not like that would be a big problem. We are currently at the point where resources don't matter. Not that we really need to. Okay, something's gone screwy here. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, that's working. Let's go do it. We'll still make 41 baubles with what we've got stored here, so it's not like it's not enough. And 600 units for every full load. We're doing pretty well. Considering we did a nice quick, well, not quick, but semi-practical automation here. I suspect there's going to be a lot of scrap when we get to the surface. Just a suspicion. Unless it's decided to launch packages all over the place again when it reloads. Ah, I didn't think of that. I probably should have waited a few minutes before we went down. Probably already at an hour and a half, so, you know, oops. Yep, 1 hour and 40 minutes, so we're going to have to end this episode pretty quickly. But I'll wait till we get to the surface and just see what kind of mess has been made. And then, yeah, have to call it for this episode, and then I'm probably going to actually relax, because what I wanted done was just to get this automation system up and running, and it's running really, really well. And packager launch has not occurred because it's stuffed. It's literally stuffed with scrap. Not me, please. And the sound for the scrapper is working again. Okay, I'm going to call it here for this episode. I'm probably going to launch 1 or 2 more loads, but I'll stop once this is all finished. So I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is Gareth from Whatchamacallit Gaming, out.